What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus, and um, so I had to be at work at 7:30, but at the current time it's like 7:18. How did I get here that fucking early? I don't know. But for now, you guys are just gonna have to watch this lovely tree and look at my dirty ass hood and dashboard while I do another vlog. So reason I'm doing this is because of the fact that I'm at work 12 minutes early. Normally I get to work early anyway, and I always beat everybody else for the most part. If I have to work early in the mornings, if I have to work afternoons, well, of course, there's people already here. But even then, I try to be early. Late for me, I would say it's like 5 minutes. And generally, if I'm late beyond like 2 minutes, it's because of some mitigating factors. It's like traffic or accident, or if I were catching a train delays. You know, if you live in the DC area, you know plenty about train fucking delays. By the way, Metro, how are you during the weekend of a convention going to change the schedule, and now instead of having the trains shut down at 2 or 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, you're shutting everything down at midnight, 7 days a week? This is the thing I don't get about this area, is that it tries so hard, especially the city of Washington, D.C. They're trying so fucking hard to be like a mini fucking New York City. They're drawing in a lot of people from out of state too, you know, building up all these condos and stuff like that, putting all these restaurants and stuff, actually allowing stores to come back to the city so people won't have to leave the city to shop like, you know, they did when I was growing up. Pretty much DC had little during the late 80s and 90s. It was like there weren't really any malls. There were a couple strip malls here and there, but you really, if you wanted to find stuff, you had to go outside the city. But now they're building things up so much and all that, that they're drawing in these outside people. But part of the thing that helped was on weekends you can travel downtown because there's no real parking in DC. Let's be honest. Anybody who lives in the city of Washington, D.C., you know, like parking is scarce. Even in residence, everything's parallel parking. It's first come, first serve. Lots of narrow streets, which makes it even worse to deal with. You know, and then downtown is just a goddamn conflagration. It's just a holy mess. All these one-way streets. You can't park on the streets without paying meters up until 10 p.m. anyway, and you can only park there for 2 hours maximum. So anytime you parked in the space past 2 hours, even if you've paid, you still can get a ticket. Bullshit like that. You can park in garages, but you're spending like $20 a day, it seems, to park in garages. So if you wanted to hang out on the weekends, and DC has a lot of restaurants, bars, some clubs, stuff like that, you would catch the damn train, especially if you live like in Maryland or Virginia. You go park at a subway station, free parking, catch the train, get fucked up, you know, catch the train back late at night, and then hopefully you're sober by the time you get to your car. If not, then you call a fucking Uber, and then you come back to the garage and get your car, and hopefully it's safe. But that's another issue there, because some parking garages for Metro, they don't even take care of your shit. But anyway, but yeah, it's so dumb. So don't hang out late after Awesome Con, people, because you might not get home. You're gonna have to pay Uber to get you home. Basically, they're giving Uber and Lyft and cab drivers, you know, an opportunity to come up, because yeah, that's dumb. But that's besides the point. Point is, I'm here at work early. And the reason why this video is being done is because I'm at work early. Why am I at work early? Well, again, like I said, I usually leave early anyway and get here early. But I was flying for some reason this morning. Don't ask me why. Maybe it was because I was playing music. Music does that. Have you guys noticed that when you're playing music in the car? You're playing stuff that you really, really like. How you tend to drive faster. You tend to go. You tend to like. I don't know. It's like you all of a sudden you start whipping the wheel like shit. Like you're a fucking like Fast and Furious type driver for some reason. At least that's how I feel. Because I've noticed myself. I was changing lanes, and it was probably part due that I was going down a hill, maybe. But nah, it's not that because my foot was on that pedal. I just happened to look at the speedometer, and I'm fucking going 80 miles an hour. By the way, 80 is the fastest I've ever gone. I'm not a reckless driver. Please, guys, don't be reckless. Don't be speed demons and all that. But I was going fucking 80 miles an hour on a 55. And I was like, yo, Mike, you need to slow your fucking ass down. I mean, for the most part, the whole trip down the expressway, I can't lie, I was averaging 70. And I'd say averaging because, yeah, I was hitting 80 like a couple of times, a few times. But here's the thing that bothered me. It's like, while I'm like fucking mad dashing down the road, people are passing me. That says something about this area. Now, anybody who's ever been in a car with me or knows me, I pretty much drive the speed limit. At best, 5 miles over. I just don't like to like go beyond the rules because I'm not trying to get tickets. I'm not trying to get fucked up. Like this morning was one of those rare occasions where I guess I didn't give a fuck. I don't know why. Probably because I've had so much going on that's been agitating me, irritating me. I kind of was out of my mind. So I had the music up really, really loud so I could quiet down my thoughts because I didn't feel like depressing myself. Like yesterday morning's drive, I probably was driving like slow as shit because I was just so fucking out of it mentally. But anyway, but yeah, people are passing me and I'm going fucking 80, 70, 75. How are you passing me? What is wrong with y'all people? But that's what happens all the time around here. People are really, really reckless. And if you live in the DC area, you know what I'm talking about. And you see the cars. Like, I see this, like, really, really nice looking Cadillac. Clean, shining, you know, nice wheels and all that. Look at the back of the car and the fucking back end. The back bumper is missing. Why? Because he probably did some dumb reckless shit and got fucked up. Or some other reckless person ran into him. But you see that a lot. You see some of the like brand spanking new cars looking clean as hell. But like you look to one side or you look to the back or like just one area and it's just like, yo, what the fuck did you do? Did you run like through 3 brick walls? Seriously. Calm your shit down, people. But that's how these people in this area are. It's crazy. Be careful if you drive in the DC area. It is definitely one of the most reckless areas to drive in, but I just wanted to ramble on. I'm not going to upload this immediately because I keep getting warnings from my phone. Hey, you're using a lot of data on YouTube. You might want to check that shit. And I have unlimited data, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I do need to like check that. Of course, not having any internet kind of makes it hard, but I can get onto a Wi-Fi hotspot once I go towards home. I have to make a few stops, so while I'm making that stop, I'll do that. I have to deal with some banking issues. It's a really crazy situation where they're trying to charge me fees for something that they shouldn't. It's something that never happened, and it's pissing me off. It's like, I already got to deal with fucking Comcast. Now I got to fucking deal with y'all dumbasses trying to rob me of my money. What little money I have, if any. But yeah. Anyway, I'm out of here. As always, hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you guys later. This your boy Black Magus, and I'm out, y'all. Deuces.